soil is sexy. I mean, you just got to get in there and play with it.
I think they think it's dirty.
If you don't think it's sexy, you should go out there and you should just feel some soil.
Well, I genuinely think they are sexy.
Soil is incredibly sexy. It drives all of our environmental systems. It basically is why we are here.
Healthy, functioning soils create clean air, fresh water, and safe food. And so soils absolutely are sexy, not only to farmers, but to communities.
You need efficiencies, otherwise you're not going to make it, you're not going to cut it.
Direct sowing is something that's very important to me.
I'd focus on practices which promote diversity.
Don't set stock. You've got to move your animals, you've got to give land a chance to recover.
Practices which retain ground cover, so reducing tillage or manipulating my grazing pressure.
I'd be looking to do everything I can to maintain cover.
Ground cover, ground cover, ground cover.
Thinking about species that will basically not only grow through the wet period, but will give me that continued cover through the dry.
It takes between 150 and 1,000 years to regain 1 inch of topsoil. You erode it, you lose 4 inches in one big storm. It's not worth it. Cover it up. Don't let soil leave the farm.
Oh, look, climate change is really simple. It's extremes.
Obviously erosion is always one.
Wind erosion, water erosion, unpredictable rain events, failed crops.
Because what we're going to see is more frequent and intense events, so keeping the soil surface covered and trying to have active growing plants for longer parts of the year is going to be more important because erosion is going to be a real risk.
If it gets warmer, carbon will be cycling much more quickly, so they'll just be at greater risk of degrading really rapidly.
All of these things put a huge strain on not just the people producing, the markets they sell to, but these days it's a global issue. And we all have to take some responsibility for that.
Do you have sunlight? Do you have water? Do you have nutrients? Can you grow a plant? Then you absolutely can build soil fertility and soil carbon.
We have to keep feeding the plants, and the biggest constraint there is water. That's always going to be our challenge there. Overcome the water, you can maybe put some more carbon in these soils.
I think we've got to try as hard as we can because probably humanity is relying on us.
The big challenge is going to be those enormous seasonal fluctuations that you get in the north, and that's going to be a challenge. But as long as you've got strategies in place to build soil carbon over time, I absolutely think, and you need to, build soil fertility and soil carbon in the territory.
The answer is it has to. It underpins everything we do.
Soil is the only thing that will save us. I think what we've gone wrong in the last 100 years is we've degraded our soils.
Everything depends on healthy soils. The plants we eat, the plants we enjoy, the water that we drink and the food we enjoy.
We treat our soils with respect, and it in turn hopefully will give back to us in spades. That's my dream.
Soil has saved us, and now the question is, will we save soil?